Hey folks, so what's been going on? I want to thank you guys for all the feedback I was getting on the previous video. We were getting like more than 400 likes and only 3 dislikes. It's ridiculous. It really gives me knowing you guys really do enjoy this. But anyways, I was feeling like I need to bring some lower tier pokes and maybe try to beat some higher tier pokes. You know, it's always that good feeling of taking those pokes down and show them who's boss. And you know, I do have some OU Pokemon here, but I have like Nidoking and Houndoom, and I believe those two aren't OU, or I may be wrong here, but you know, let's just have fun with it. Anyways, with the Intimidate, I was kind of thinking he's gonna crush up anyways. I mean, he's still pretty damn powerful, you know, Machamp of his, but he actually decides to switch out to Hunter. I'm guessing he was predicting me to stay in, just frustration, being banded, you know, big chance of me being banded, and Hunter is a viable switch, but I switch out to my Zapdos. And now he's just trying to scout me a little bit what kind of Zapdos I'm running. I have Drill Peak for one reason, those pesky Alakazams, because those are quite threatening in this generation because they're quite fast, and with a certain Calm Mind or two they can sweep teams. It's ridiculous, and you're gonna see a certain example in this video. Anyways, yeah, you know, with the Calm Mind, the Drill Peak is a better choice, plus I'm a special defensive Zapdos. Rock Slide did a lot, you know, it does show the power of Xenon right there. Yeah, Xenon, really. That was quite funny. After seeing the name, I was like, yeah, Marowak, you know, being my favorite Pokemon of all time. You know, it needs to be Marowak. But without any baton pass support, it's not really that threatening. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Tauros just to get that Intimidate on him. I know that Zapdos can still come in handy if played correctly, of course, but we shall see. So he's gonna go to Hunter, make a good play. I was really close clicking the Hidden Power Ghost. That would obliterate him, but it's way too risky. So I'm just gonna go to block, predicting the you know, another physical move like Earthquake, because with the Intimidate, Marowak would have not been that threatening. And he did make a good move, double edging my Tauros back there, knowing that it's gonna take him out and may as well go for it. But as you can see, Giga Drain did exactly 100, and that was quite funny because I was actually debating, you know, being unstab and all, 60 base, only 60 base. Yeah, it should do like 100, and he did exactly 100. But anyways, I do predict that switch, knowing that Giga Drain isn't really that threatening, and he knows that. So, you know, if he doesn't have like something that can really hit me hard, he's gonna be forced to switch. But my Hypnosis missed, which is quite unfortunate. What can we do? We just have to deal with that. He's gonna go for the Sleep Powder here, and he misses as well. So this was funny because you don't see every day, you know, Hypnosis first turn miss and then Sleep Powder miss. They both do the same job, putting something to sleep, but they both kind of fail in this game. But anyways, he's gonna protect. Don't know why. You know, Lead Seed, it's not like I can really do much against him. Even Drill Peak would have not done a lot because it's a Venusaur. And I do go for the rest, so I make my own decision, putting my own Pokemon to sleep. But for all you guys that don't know, he's still free to go for the Sleep Powder. He can still freely put something else to sleep. The reason I go for the rest is just to wall that Machamp if he's a totally offensive set. Or, well, I cannot really wall it, but I can still take a move or two. You know, you never know when that can actually come in handy. But I did predict him to Lead Seed first turn and then switch out to something that can threaten me. I was predicting some certain other switch. I wasn't predicting the Machamp, and that kind of sucks. I believe I was predicting the Marowak again, to go for the Rock Slide, but he didn't go for it. And like I said before, he would have not break the Sleep Claws if he would have Sleep Powder predicting my switch, because I was the one going for rest, and he's still free to use the Sleep Powder after that. Yeah, so what we have here, I'm just gonna Earthquake here, and he actually shows me he's got Bulk Up, so now I actually understand why he actually goes against my Zapdos. I was actually thinking that may actually be the reason, you know, with a Bulk Up or two, Drill Peak would have really not do much, and T-Bolt would have been more reliable at that point. But I'm just gonna stay in here, just go for Earthquake. Kinda hope he doesn't have Earthquake. He's got like Rock Slide and Cross Chop, but I believe first Cross Chop did miss, and Rock Slide second one gets a crit, so I guess that kinda balanced it out in the end. Not really, because you know, Rock Slide being on stab, it would be more dangerous if his Cross Chop would have gotten a, you know, a crit on me because of the high crit ratio. But you know, Cross Chop does tend to miss a lot. And here I predict the Hunter switch, knowing that he may go for it and just try to like ice punch me or something. If Hunter does get it, I believe he does get it, and elemental punches in this generation are specially oriented, so he would have taken me down easily. And Shadow Ball to the face, taking that Hunter down. And yeah, that's that Hunter. I give him props for using a Hunter, because you know, Hunter is pretty badass. I mean, that thing looks so much cooler than Gengar, I'm sorry. But you know, his arm is just not being part of his body is freaking insanely scary. Not really, but it's just cooler in my book. Anyways, I'm gonna go to Melodic here, predicting whatever he packs. You know, it's not gonna do much. Hidden Power, I'm guessing Ice, trying to use against my Nidoking. You know, at that point, pretty much everything can kill me off, like Flamethrower or something. But he decides to sub away, and I actually Hypnosis, I believe. And now I'm in a pinch, because you know, a subbing Typhlosion gives me thinking he may actually pack what's it called, he may actually pack Thunder Punch. He's not really doing that much to me. I can just easily go for the Surf, and my plan here is I'm gonna give him thinking I will keep on using the Surf, because I know he does have a Venusaur, so I would definitely need to outplay him, because he was really outplaying me at the beginning of the match, and I didn't even touch his pokes, like only poisoning his Marowak at that point. And I would definitely need to do something about it. I will need to, you know, yeah, change the whole thing in order to have a chance. I'm gonna Hypnosis this turn, knowing that he's not gonna go for it, another sub, because I did give him thinking I will keep on sticking with this the Surf, and Venusaur can easily take those. Plus I'm kind of debating this Venusaur can outspeed me, so I did not want to risk, you know, I don't have any EVs in speed, so that is the reason I Hypnosis, and I do make a good move. I guess the hit kind of makes everything even nicer, you know, you predict correctly, and the miss didn't screw you up, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, compared to the previous Hypnosis. So I'm gonna sub away here, because it's a Suicune, and Suicune, you know, on the switch I was actually pretty sure he's gonna switch out to something, but Alakazam can rack his team. The only Pokemon that can stop me is this Pokemon you're looking at, a Suicune. So he's gonna, you know, I'm just gonna Psychic away. He's gonna decide this turn he's gonna Calm Mind. Don't know why, you know, in all respect I have a sub up, so you should just deal with those first, but I guess he's just trying to play with little luck here. I do have my own Calm Mind, so I guess he's trying to take me out before I take him out, but it's easier to say that with one Calm Mind, and being that it's a Suicune, it's not the most offensive Pokemon out there. Plus I'm kinda sure this thing needs to be defensive. You know, those Suicunes are most threatening, especially in 3rd generation. With a Calm Mind, I'm pretty sure I should take him down after I get the Pitaya Berry, because Surf should take me down to the Pitaya Berry. I'm pretty sure with a Calm Mind support, +1 Suicune should not take me out with the Surf, and he gets a crit, so we shall never know. I guess you can make me a Calx. Yeah, please do make Calx there. Tell me if that crit matter. I'm pretty sure it matter. I'm pretty sure if I would have survived with like 20. It all kind of depends on maximum, minimum, but it's Suicune, you know, and Alakazam's special defense is not really that it's not really that bad. It's still pretty, you know, pretty decent, I guess. Not the best, but still it's pretty decent, and especially with Calm Mind. Anyways, whatever the case, I'm gonna go to Nidoking to kind of death fire it. Don't really care, but as you can see, I get a crit, so one crit after another. That was funny, because I was like, you know, I did not really care about my Nidoking too much, because I know what I need to have in order to have this game in the bag. I need to have my Houndoom to deal with that Venusaur. I need to have my Tauros to deal with that Machamp, because it's banded and Frustration is a powerhouse. And yeah, I'm just gonna Earthquake here, and he's gonna sub away. Now I'm feeling like he should have just attacked me, because this is gonna give me one more turn of the leftover recovery, and this may actually be enough for me to survive his Hidden Power if he does not decide to Flamethrower. Now if I would have been in his shoes, I would have keep on using the sub until it takes me down to my Blaze, because Flamethrower, just imagine that, Flamethrower, you know, as you can see here, yeah, I believe, nah, that leftover really didn't matter, but it would have been way closer. I still believe that Blaze Flamethrower is powerful, and he should have gone for it. Then again, yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have taken me down. It's way more powerful than Heat Power Ice. And whatever the case, here comes the Xenon. I'm pretty sure I have no choice but just to attack him. You know, why not? I know I still have my my pretty fast guys here. I'm pretty offensive in this game, I gotta say. You know, third generation, I kind of like playing offensive right now. I'm gonna play defensive, but it's really slow and laggy, so it's, you know, I just prefer brute force sometimes. I do have a defensive force and a special defensive core, so they can work together a little bit. But as you can see, Earthquake did not take him out. It's gonna give me the opportunity to go to my Houndoom. I believe I'm modest max special attack because I already have max speed Tauros, positive nature, you know, positive speed nature, a Nidoking, and positive speed nature, timid nature, Alakazam. So I feel this Houndoom right here is modest because I was feeling like something needs to be totally offensive, brute force. And you know, what's better than a freaking fire dog? Yeah, Hellhound. Anyways, Machamp is here. If I would have been timid, this is the reason I'm feeling like this is my modest one, because Flamethrower, I believe, is gonna be a kill, and a bulk up Machamp, you know, Flamethrower should not be a kill after leftover sport, but it is. So that was a kill, and that's quite nice. He's gonna, I believe he's gonna switch out to his Venusaur, his last Pokemon, so he's gonna force to switch out to it. And I believe he's just gonna spare him the suffering and just run away. And it was a great game, Steven. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Give a like, leave a comment, and keep up the support on this third generation, and I'll surely keep up the vids. That's all for today. Until next time.